Oh, hey, good morning. Thank you, Hyper. Yep. Oh, man, I just ran through a nice little run through, too. Son of a gun. Can you hear me now? All right, yeah, you can hear me now. All right. Well, sorry about that. Well, I'll try to go back through everything I just said. Oh, what a bummer. All right. I put the fib on uh, from yesterday's high there down to the low. We came up to the 50%, rejected. Didn't quite make a double bottom. We came back and put in a higher low. And now we're kind of making a nice little move up. Um, so I got to be thinking that my target is up here at 20,130 or 20,217. Is it possible we just come up here to the 50%, double top and reject? Yep. So I have the CPR, our central pivot range, going from basically 20,000 to 20,075. Okay, so if we get above that, I'm bullish, and since we're still below that, I'm still just a little bearish, right? Because we haven't done anything yet. So what I did just say, if we get back above the 20,000, I got to be thinking long, but we're not. We're kind of struggling here. Basically, what I used to always say is, if we're below CPR, yeah, I'm bearish, and above CPR, I'm bullish. But since it is a big zone, let's do that. There you go. It's kind of tough. So right now, I'm going to sit on my hands for a few. I had the nice trade when I opened. I took a long. Yeah, I can't even tell you where I took a long. So, but anyway, I took a long. Picked up pretty good, pretty decent on my valuation. I turned that one in yesterday. I'm still down 360 on this PA, and yeah. So now I'm going to work on my take profit trader and this guy to get him back to the green side, hopefully. All right. Good morning, Stephen. And Hyper, thank you. Oh, so that would be IB closing. So let's see what I get for that. 15.36. I can get 20. Yeah, I might just take buy stop. I'll put one off because I don't think we're going to get much. I don't know. Could be wrong. I'll try two on this guy. This legitimate. Oh, okay, hold on. I got to change this around a little bit so you guys can see my trades. There we go. All right, IB's 214 are 20,014.75. I'll do a buy stop right there. I like this 15-minute candle setup. We came down, hit the day's opening trade. That would have been a great long right there at 986. I missed that. Always love when we go above it, come down and retest that. Problem is now we're in a 5-minute gap fill, which we just came up and hit the 50% of, or pretty close. So there's a good chance on the gap fill. Here, this is the gap fill. So that's the height of the gap fill right there. So I'm going to switch over. Okay, so I got basically have two contracts set up here, and they're going to take profit at 20 and 30. That's their goal. Okay. And 20 and 30. 20 is going to get me really close to this pivot. Okay, so take profit. So I'm probably going to move my second one down to here, and I'll just take profit there. So that'll give me 40 points, 800 bucks. Won't be great, but won't be bad. If we get up there. That's always the question. Okay. And we could just come down and stop me out also. That's a possibility. Just like that. Sucker fish. Okay, so now I'm going to wait for a 5-minute close above. I mean, it's a pretty decent candle. It's also target 3 right here at 17 on the 1-minute opening range. Could be another reason why we rejected there quickly. Okay, just to get a little bit, I'm going to take one off. Okay, I'm glad I did that. And we reject. Which makes sense. We almost hit the top of the 5-minute gap. So not a great start. My sidekick's a little under the weather today, so he will not be here. All right. Let's see. I don't really have any setups right here. I mean, we're kind of in no man's land for me. I mean, if we came back down to the opening range, I would look for a long. I don't know if I would take it on a retest, but this 5-minute candle still looks, or 15-minute candle still looks good. And we're going to go back up again. Damn you. So I'm going to wait this time. Okay, I got about 4 minutes on this 5-minute. Here, let me switch over to a 5-minute. Oh. There we go. Okay. So I like this. I like our delta. You know, it's got a nice up move. Looking good there. Okay, how about dropping back down to 05? I would take it long there. All right, let's get a 5-minute close above that. Nope. So I got to watch this potential reversal candle here. Let me get rid of this. Let's see if you can see this. There we go. We're above the London high. I could probably get rid of that now. Let's see how I want to get rid of it. I just want to delete it. And the London low, they're kind of both irrelevant now. All right, so I'm going to be a little patient here. So I'm either looking for a close, 5-minute close up, or a reversal here. And that reversal would take us below the day's opening trade. Which is, like I said, contradicts, because I'm actually, wouldn't mind seeing a long there. But look how this 5-minute candle, how they can just play with you up and down, right? I mean, it's a 988, so 30 points. So realistically, as long as we stay above 20,000, it's a long. Okay, I think there's our move. Hey. What'd that go up? 15, 29, 14 points up. Wow. All right, back to sit on my hands. Yeah, I would not be surprised for us to move up to there and come back down. 15-minute candles still look pretty decent. Come on, let's close. Let's close above. So what I'd like to see now, I'm going to wait and get a close above, hopefully, and then a move back down. Hopefully we don't just fly through it. Otherwise we'll never come back. But if we can get a close above it, you know, somewhere around 20, 22, you know, that would be great. And then put a buy order right here at 16, at 15, and then take the long. Yeah, something like that. I won't give it much. Oh, come on. Yeah, okay. Just garbage. Didn't even get a chance to move my stop up. Yep. 10 seconds. See what happens. It's all right. Some days you start out a little rough. Let's see if we can pull it back together. All right, so potential reversal candle in the 15. So you got that little doji, so I would just watch to see what this candle does. I think if we get back below 20,003, we could get that reversal. Otherwise, we're just going to say la vie. We're going to be going. Yep, that might have been the shakeout right there down to 97. Fuckers. Yep. Let's look at the 2-minute chart. Let me get rid of some of this. Oops. Here, let's do this. Put a trend line up here. Something like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave my take profit trader alone for the day. He's down 900, so I can't go any further on him. Okay, kind of crappy. Kind of a crappy day. Okay. Oops. All right. So now I got my PA count that'll be linked up here. Let's see how we do. Glutton for punch. Man, just can't get past this. Where do I want to go? Right to here. Come on, let's go. Let's get back up to 2030. Let's blow through that. I'll take one off right about there. See if we can get up there. Yeah, that way you can see it. All right, take that one off there for 125. Good. That was a big, nice little boner candle. Okay, we went right through the pivot. We'll probably come down and retest it now at 37. I'll bring this up to 46. Probably get taken out, but that's okay. All right, picked up 635 on that one. My PA, that's not bad. All right. So we came back and retested. Probably should have just stayed in that trade. $37, that's where the pivot is, 37.25. See if we can hold that. It was a nice 42 pumper from IB. Okay, so I will jump back in, back above that pivot. Okay, if we can come back down to IB at 15, might be interesting. Okay, we just closed the 1 minute gap at 23.75. Come on, let's get down there. Okay, and I will have a, okay, just tested IB. I don't really like it when it goes through IB. I like it when it stops right at IB. But I will try the long, but I will probably take 2 or 3 points if I can get it. Yeah, if not, then maybe I can't. Dang you. Come on, move up a little bit. Why don't you go fill that gap up there? There's a gap fill at 35, so 20,035. So if it can, that'd be a nice little 14 pointer if we can move up there. I'll take, oh, I'm going to get taken out. It won't take anything. Good rejection. Good rejection off that trend line. So I don't have anything. Now, if we drop back below day's opening trade, then I would consider a short. On the 15-minute, that number would be 985. So yeah, right below here would be probably a potential short. We just got back up and retested IB. Question is now, do we blast up through it or do we stay down below it? So we're still at 20,011, 20,010. As long as we stay below or stay above 20,000, you got to be thinking long. If we drop back below 20,000, then obviously I'll shift. Okay, now we got to get below like to see it get below day's range, day's open. I'm going to try to stay in this trade here. There we go. Okay, nice one. Try to stay in it. I don't know if I can. Oh. All right, we came back above it. We just closed the 1 minute gap there. Back into we might be long now. See if we get back up into the CPR. Bottom controls right here at 9.99. $15-minute candles got 4 minutes left. And I'm kind of hoping it's bearish. Got a sell signal or a sell stop at 97. Again, it's a little risky just because we're at the 20,000 line, so we could go either way. I do like the potential reversal on the 15-minute. He's going to close in 3 minutes. As long as it stays red, I like it. We'll see. Okay, taken out. Okay, I got to respect this. If we get back above right here at 11, 15-minute candle can go green, I guess. Two minutes left. Hashtag. I'll try one more time. I'm a glutton for punishment. Okay, come on, baby. Let's get down below day's opening. 85. Let's drop 85. Okay, 990, 89. Seconds remaining. Israel said they will respond to Iran's missile attack. Let's see. Okay, we're above day's opening. Second wave, all misses. Yeah. So you think we're going up? That's what it's looking like. There, Viper. Hyper. Uptime. Yeah, I don't know. You know, my 15-minute software still says buy, much as I hate it. But when you're looking at, here, let me see a 5-minute chart. You know, when I look at something like this, you know, that big old bearish engulfing doesn't give me a good warm fuzzy feeling on the long. But we are back into CPR. Trying to get back above IB. I don't know. Let me go to a 2-minute. Potential J hook. This is one of my favorite plays. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can do that. Okay, so I got to put it on top of everything. There goes the move up. Probably by the time I figure out how to use this thing. Oh, that's right. So anyway, this is one of my favorite plays. And it's called a J hook. And ideally, entry would be right in here, right across there. So obviously we're a little late. The next entry you could probably get away with would be something, oops, right around there. So here's a delete. See if I can draw this a little better. Something like that. Let's see if we can, let's see if it'll follow it up. So we're at the pivot now at 37. And we just came down to the day's opening. All right. Well, I kind of knew I would struggle today just because yesterday was a decent day. I kind of came in with that thought process. Unfortunately, I got to get out of that thought process. let's see what happens. So we added a 2-minute gap fill right there, same as the 1 minute. So we got 2, 3, 5, and 15 minute are pointing up. They're above the 8's above the 18 moving average, and the 60 minute is still down. They bought back most all the delta. It's pretty much, you know, getting close to being flat. We were down like 13, well, 3,000. Right to the 50. Let's see what chart I add up. Now that yellow line is initial balance right here. There's the IB high, and here's IB low down here. Yeah, I just didn't like this candle, this 5-minute candle here. This wasn't good. For me, kind of throws me off. I mean, look, there's a potential target right up here. IB 1.5, which is 20,105. So let me get to a 2-minute, see if I can get an entry. Actually, let's go with the 1 minute. See if I can get an entry. All right, so 1 minute chart, something like that. We have This guy here. Right now we have this guy here. No. So see how you put these lines on the red candles, the red wicks on the 1 minute? Look at this guy. He kind of held resistance. This guy, same thing. We then came down, tested it, bounced up from there. So if I was going to have to wait for a trade, it's probably going to have to be potentially a move up, down, and then hopefully we get the move up. Not ideal, but it's what I got. You know, it's probably flipping around charts, but right there, a VWAP again. Not VWAP, IB high. So let's see if I get that move. Could just take the long right here, I guess, right? 2055. If you wanted to play a breakout. Even though I do play them, I don't really like them. So far, that would have worked. 55, 61, didn't give me much. And that's why I don't like them. But you could come down here. What is that? 47? Let's see if we can get one there. Oh no, we're probably going to need to be up a little bit higher. Yep, too late. Damn it. Too late. Needed to be at 51. Yep. Alright, so the high here was 56.75. Didn't quite get the J hook, what I wanted, but got close, I think. Okay, so now I need to go to, I think it was 56.75, right? Okay, we're at the top of a 5-minute sell gap. So generally you can get a rejection down below. So let me look real quick for any, because I really don't want to take it here because we could come all the way down here to 43. So hold on a second. Let me look for some 1-minute gaps here. Not many around. I think 57 is what I wanted, right? Yeah. Okay, bam, didn't get there. Sucker. All right, oh, so much for that. So top control, 74, 75, or basically 75. What do we got above us? Big old resistance. And inside of that is a 5-minute sell gap. Nope. Yep. That has not been tested. And neither is the one above that. So it could get a little dicey. Okay, where was that? I was on a 15-minute chart. Yep. So 74, 75. Would love for it to come down and get me, but I don't know if it will. Still above the weighted moving average. By next time it tags the trend line. Yeah, could do that too. That's a 15-minute. Let's go to 5-minute real quick. Yeah, and that's way down here at 04. We're up 100 points now. You know, the question is, will they come back down 40 points? I don't know. But I have no problem in trying to fill this 5-minute gap here. I mean, 50 would be better. But I'm going to keep it there at 57 and then take a 10-point stop if it wants to keep on coming down further. I mean, ideally 45. Would be your low. Previous 5-minute candle. 45.25. Probably going to get taken out here. Stay up. All right, so 5-minute gap is played out. Yep, took me out. Damn you. Just by just a little bit too. Sucker fish. I'm going to jump back in. So 49, probably went to 59. Yep, 61. Come on. All right. Crappy. All right, 15 minutes, got 5 more minutes. 4:16. Didn't quite get up to the IB 1.5. Oh, struggling today. I'm just on the wrong side of the trades. I mean, realistically, I would have been short at 47. I can't even see that either. As they say, some days you're the windshield and some days you're the bug. Today I'm the bug. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm not worried about it, Jason. Thank you. All right. So here's a 2-minute chart. Just busted above. Yeah, now I even got, I can't even pull the trigger. 48 would have been better. Right there. All right, good reversal on the 5-minute. Yep, 58 would have been a pretty decent call. Try to take it at 59, I get 63. That's great. So I got a target 6 on the 1-minute wait, or 1-minute weighted moving average. Target 6 on the 1-minute opening range is at 20,090.75. Just about where we ticked it right here. 90.25 versus 90.75. All right, there's a good chance. 58. I don't want to take that frickin' big stop. We can come down and retest this guy. Around 41. Come on. Come down a little further. just no oomph. I just took it off. All right, 55 seconds on the 5 minute. Yep, should just stayed in it. So let's see, from IB we got up to, yep, 75. Ooh. Hmm. $15. Yeah, that's interesting. Basically, I had a trend line on the 1 minute, something like that. Well, it's looking a little bullish. Obviously, we got the 1 minute weighted moving up. Let's go to a 5 minute. It's moving up. Oh, non-farm payrolls. Yep, on Friday. But what's today, Wednesday? I would expect at least a little bit of movement today versus maybe then tomorrow slow it down. Dr. J Hook. Yep, possibly. 2 minute. Yep, just kind of garbage. Oh. For some, I guess. Some people are making money. Maybe I need to take little. Hook is loading with bait. Possibly. You're probably right. Oh, interact. And this is what he's referring to right here. That's a pretty crappy one. Oop. There we go. How about this? Alright, so I guess a guy could, I could go long above him. Not a big fan of that. All right, on other news, I asked, I'm making, this morning I put on some chicken with some green sauce in a crock pot. Gonna have some tostadas tonight. So then I started thinking, well, shit, let me ask AI chatbot GBT, or chat GPT, and asked him to give me 5 crock pot meals. And he did, with ingredients plus grocery list, which I thought was pretty cool. It's just amazing. And it's a nice little list. Come on. All right, do you guys, how about this? Do you guys, anybody out there use prop firms? You guys cash? What are you playing? Take Profit Trader, Apex, My Funded Trader, or My Funded Futures. There's a drop. Ooh, get excited. A little drop below the trend line. Let's go to 5 minute. Cash, cash. All right. Do you guys use Ninja? Do you guys use, what do you guys use? E-Trade to Thinkorswim. I don't know. There's so many of them. Ninja. Okay. Nice. Well, I didn't know my little thing was up there. Okay. Just practicing hyper, that's a good idea. The longer you can practice, the better. All right, got some Ninja people. Good. I love Ninja myself, so. Okay, so that's never a good thing, but the U.S. Secretary of State Kurt Campbell said it's not just Israel that is thinking about response options to the Iranian attack. The U.S. is too. Hmm. Yeah, I can't get rid of that draw crap on there. Annotate. There we go. Okay, nothing I like yet. I mean, we're not doing much, right? We're in about 46 to 72, so 20-point range, 25-point range. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so we came down to the 61.8. See if this plays out into anything. Yeah, hyper. If you know, it depends on who you go with, but a lot of string, a lot of you know, a lot of what do you call it? A lot of software packages. You know, you can play simulated. Oh, baby. you know, so you can play simulated, so you can take trades and everything else. Is that what you're doing? I mean, I think even Ninja, you can do it for free. Well, you might have to. You might have to buy an account to get the simulated with real-time real-time access. I think their real-time access for CME is like $10 a month or something. I don't know. It's been so long. Sometimes the best trades are no trades. Just lull you to sleep. That's what they're trying to do. All right, we filled the gap on SPX, and then some. Just keep it that for right now. Let me just look at the 15-minute. So we're up against the 50% right here at 71. I gotta believe if we get back above it, we're gonna go up. Now we're gonna struggle through here. At least a little bit. 46. 38. Just another push down to get long. Six. All right, who said take it long at the 1 minute weighted moving average? Was that Jason? I don't remember. Donald said, wait for the 1 minute moving average. Let me see if I can switch over to there if I don't get stopped out here. Well, got a little bit here, a little bit there. Donald said to take that long. At the 1 minute weighted moving average was at 35. Probably not a bad call. Actually, it's turning out to be a really good call. Could have almost got 10 points. Get up to 46. There you go. There's 10. It's a good play. Good play. Those are nice little 10, little plays like that, little 10 pointers. Let's see here. Let's look on the 2 minute. There you go. Right? You take that little trade right there. 36. Take 10 points. Call it good. Let me go back to 5. Well, I actually just leave it right where I'm at. Actually, you probably get more than that now. There you go, potential long above 64. So if we would have taken Donald's advice, 36 at the time, could be up 20 something points right now and going. There's 64. I'll try a little long there if I can get him moving. All right, see if we can get up there to 101. It's a little ways away. And my issue is I'm jumping in these trades and still got 3 minutes left on the 5 minutes, so it can play a lot of games. Whereas usually I like to get them in the last minute or something. Come on, let's get a boner candle. Let's fly. Fly. We rejected this price yesterday. There we go. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let me close my door here real quick. Alright, let's go. How about one time we get a nice little run up? What was that? 65, almost 10 points. Probably should have taken that. But I'm looking for a move up. There we go. Come on. We've already been through this route before. We made it up to 90. You should be able to at least get it that high. Oh shit. Forgot my coffee. Come on, baby, let's go. Let me get like 500. Let's see, 99, 65, that's 35 points, that's 700. Let's go. Don't come down and test that trend line. You're done with it. Up 64 is the 5-minute gap fill. Come on. Here, let's get some, maybe I just need to get some clapping going, right? Come on, let's go, air horn. I'm trying to get the whole, oh, I can't do that one. Trying to get the whole mess going. Bunch of crickets. Bunch of ducks. Get the old golf clap, and then a couple air horns. There we go, see that? Market likes air horns. Let me get a couple more in there. Hot darn. Flying up there to get me out of 99. Might even get me out and break even. All right, here we go. So we got to get above 90. Okay, so 90 is kind of our line in the sand there, so to speak. Which is also my target 6. I only have 6 targets on my 1 minute weighted moving average. And the reason why is when I was doing an analysis on SPY and using the 1 minute weighted moving average, and I got to six targets, and SPY rarely, maybe once a month, it would bypass the 6th target. So I stopped there. I didn't program another one. Maybe I need a couple more air horns. Come on, baby. Let's get on up there. 84, down 10. Nope. Look at that crap. 6 minutes left on the 15. A minute 23 on the 5. We could still come down to 64. We didn't close that 5-minute gap. Should have just took my 20 points. That's what today tells me. Look at that, we're going to come all the way down. Yep. Alright, we closed the 5-minute gap and then some. And we got 34 seconds, not looking good. Okay. Come on, baby, run like you stole something. Come on. Had to go to break even. We moved up. 6 seconds left. Now, if you come down and get me, and then move up, I would not be too happy with that. All right, there we go. Come on. Push back up there. Let's get to 90. 90 and then 99. Just can't break out above that top control up there at 20,075. Trying to give it some space. All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on, one for the team. Let's do one. Give me up to 99. Actually, I'll drop that down to 99. 99. Oh, there's a bullish candle. There we go. Just nothing. Alright, I'll take 9 points. 9's better than nothing. Sucker fish. 21 seconds left. If we come back above, I'll take it. Right there. There we go. Come on. They give it, they take it. 4 seconds left on the 5. Come on, boost up there. All right, new 5-minute jumped up. Looks like above the 75. That's a good sign. Yeah, maybe not. Let's go. One more push-up. No, just garbage time. All right, at least I picked up a little bit. I gotta believe one of these times we're just gonna explode up. Non-farm payrolls on Friday. You know, let me see my. I think there was a couple more people talking today. Let me go to. So ES is moving up. There we go. So tomorrow we've got unemployment claims, PMI services at 9:45, 10 o'clock ISM services, factory orders, FOMC Schmidt talks, natural gas storage. Well, a lot going on tomorrow. And Bostic speaks at 10:40. All right, we're in lunchtime. Maybe they put on the Celago. I mean, I can't even take a short here. It's just too ugly. Somewhat of an ugly day for me today so far. I think I'll get it back. Down 1,000 on one PA, 678 on another. And then my two evals, an Apex, I'm up 1,000, 76. And take profit, trader, down 940. I can't trade that one anymore today. So he'll just take the loss today and I'll try to get it back tomorrow. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Time is it? Right at lunchtime. All right, I always show where I'm at. So here's my accounts. Down 1,000, down 676, up 1,000, down 940. And I think I'll leave it like that today. Because I don't even know, like right now, if I get a 15-minute sell candle, I might so we're at today's pivot, daily pivot, 37.25. Sometimes, every time you want to get away, it sucks you back in. Right? But the 1 minute weighted moving average looked pretty good today. Right? I mean, right there. Didn't quite get there. Right here. If you would have just played that on the trend, let's see. Yeah, kind of a slight move up. You might have been able to get that. You could probably have had a pretty decent day. 952. Now it's 100 points. You could have captured at least 30, 40, 50 points. This move here, 38, 39. Let's just say you even did 46. I mean, that's almost another 40 points up. You should at least get 20 of that. So, you got two options here on the 1 minute weighted moving average. One, obviously you take the short as soon as we close that candle. Two, you wait for a move back above to go long. You know, since we're kind of in an upward move, you know, or upward move, you might want to say, well, if we get back above 52, maybe even call it 54, you could go long. But Jason says, nope, he's looking for a short down to 983. Did we already get there? Oh, 983. Way down here. All right. 986 is the day's opening trade, so I could do that. 983. Yeah, that's fine. Anywhere right in here. You know, one could do this. Even though it's a 5 minute chart, you can still do that. And so that's support. Look at resistance here, support here, resistance, reversed, came back up, blew through it, kind of held. So I like that. Hours trend down. What makes you think we're gonna, what does that mean? 2 hours trend down. Oh, the 2 hours chart. Is that what you're saying? The 120? This is the 5 minute. Okay. Ooh. Gotta put more time on. This actually helps me clean up some of my crap on here. Gotcha. Yeah. Potential. Okay, there was that move back above that we talked about. If you wanted to take a long, back above the 1 minute, what did I say, 56? Could have got 20 points. Which indicator are you talking about? Which, Mr. Phibbs, what are these indicators you're using? Well, I got VWAP here. And I don't do anything special. So just VWAP, and I get rid of all the standard deviations. On the last slide with supply and demand. Here, let me go to our chart. Okay, these are support and resistance. So these are S values. So being that this is like S6 down here, I think these are 3 and 4, or 4 and 5. And these are all based on the central pivot range. So you have your pivot, which is right around 37 and a quarter, I believe. Yep, 37.25. And then BC, it's bottom control and top control, but those two can invert based on previous day's action. And then you get these red boxes, which are resistance boxes. So like today, we didn't quite get to the support line and bounce. Did not get there. The red and green, yeah. So those are just support and resistance based on the central pivot, or the pivot. There's calculations. I did them, but it's been a couple years now, I think, since I made them. So that indicator is mine. I call it pivot player. And yeah, it's daily. So you got S1, 2, 3, 4 targets. Yeah. And I have them on these charts too, right? They're on whatever I'm showing. Just probably a little easier to see on the hour chart. But here's the support. Here's resistance. They call it bear zone or bull zone down here. That's all it is. If you look up CPR, central pivot range, you can learn a lot about the thought process behind it. I enjoy using it. I think when you look at, then they have, they have funny names like Bear's Last Stand, Bear Target 1, Bear Target 2. Same thing with the here. You have Bear's Last Stand. This is Bull's Last Stand. And then you have Target 1, Target 2. That's why, like yesterday, I don't know if you were here, but when we were talking, actually it doesn't show up. Bummer. But Bear Target 2 was somewhere right in here. So I knew once we passed it, we weren't going to go far and we were going to hang out there. So look at yesterday, we hung out pretty close to the target, and kind of split it. Now, granted, yesterday's was you know, it's 150, 160 points. But whenever we get down to the bear target 2 or bull target 2, it's only very special days that we leave that target. So like right down here on bear target 2, you know, if we were to get down there, or even the bull target 2, especially if you do it early in the morning, you might go down. Well, early in the morning you got a greater chance of exceeding it, but generally it's not so, you know, you're going to hang out in this area. You're not going to go, generally not going to go too far. Let's put it this way. There's, and this is a better term to use probably, there's a high probability that if we exceed this, there's a high probability we'll come back to it and hang out there for the rest of the day. It's just the way it is. So that's why I say on the, you know, even though today we're about 75 points to CPR, the bigger these points are, so if I just put, you know, my measure tool from the low to the high, you know, it's 77 points. So the bigger the number is, the more chop day we're going to have. When we have really small numbers like a 20 point or whatever, generally we're going to have more of a trend day. So again, it's another little indicator. You know, is it 100%? No, nothing's 100%. But at least it kind of gives you an idea. That's why coming in here, when I saw that this morning, I was like, generally not going to be a good day for me. So I got to just control my losses. I mean, look at, we've spent, I don't know how long we've been up here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I mean, 100 minutes, an hour and a half in this zone, right? In this CPR. So now it's 75 points. Can you catch it? And you can, but you can see we haven't really. We're either in one quadrant or the other. So we're either in the lower quadrant, which means a pivot to the bottom control, right? Or in this case, we went up from here to here. So, you know, could you take it long at 37 and, you know, try to get 30 points? Yeah, I mean, you could. It happened once. It happened twice. It happened 3 times. You know, it's the same thing as just making a channel, right? You just take it off here. And, you know, you could do something like that. Just say, well, we haven't really exceeded. I mean, we exceeded it, but we haven't gone out of there. You know, so some days, you know, that's the whole part of trading, right? Is I don't know, you know, there's some people I know that are pretty new. Some people I think that might be pretty experienced. But there's some days you're going to make money and you're going to make good money, and then there's some days not going to be so good, right? And the goal is not to wipe yourself out when you're not having a good day, or if it's not your day. You know, there's some days that are good for my trading, and there's some days that are not so good for my trading. Now, can all that change in an instant? Yep. And I'm hoping it still will. That's why I'm still sitting here. So what does that look like? Because that would be the question I would ask. Well, I got to start to see a trend, a little bit of a trend. You know, maybe, who was it that talked about the 2-hour trend down? Jason? So, you know, if we're at the 50%, which is right up in here, you know, so then I would put the fibs on this guy and say, well, oops, wrong button. Get rid of that. Yeah, see, I don't even like that. So things that I'm looking for, and actually there might be some potential. I might not be too far off. All right, so one of my fibs is off a little bit. See, what I'm looking for is like places that'll line up with my fibs, the 23 on the way up, ideally. You know, this 38.2 is not the best. Nothing here on the 50. You know, the 61.8 arguably right there. You know, so I'm just looking for something that says, hey, this fib looks really good on the way up, and also that means it's going to look good on the way down. So I don't really get that, so I don't have a lot of confidence in this fib. Meaning, there's not a high probability for me that it's going to come down. But you never know. That's why I'm still here, because I don't know. So I would get rid of me. It's not a fib day for me. What I would do is, it looks like a box day for me. So I go up to my top green one because we're on the way up. I go down to my lowest, or usually my first red candle, but I'll go down to this box and just say, wherever he comes out, and preferably close a candle, is the direction that will probably go. So if it's up, it's up. If it's down, it's down. I mean, Delta's pretty neutral. We're at 640. All right, got like 3 minutes before I'll do anything. SK, is that available on Ninja? Oh no, I think I answered that when I said that I programmed it. It's my indicator. Yeah. There might be a version of it on, here, let me see if I can find it for you. Now, I made mine before I found this one, I think. Camarilla pivots also are pretty close. You know, I like mine. Oh, here's a free download. Let me see what that one looks like. Here. Problem is I can't see what it looks like. They call them posty pivots. Here, I'll send that to you. Here you go. Control copy. Here, let me log in to chat here real quick. Here you go. Check these guys out. I think all they want is your email address. And then they'll send it to you, and then you can download it, I think. Yep. Again, I have not looked at that one personally. I have not downloaded and looked at it. I'll probably do it later tonight. But if it looks good, then if it works for you, great. Jason says, here we go. Where are we going, Jason? Down? Oh, 983, right? Isn't that what you said? Or did you say 983? I don't remember. All right, we're dropping out of the box. Should I try that little short there? I'll give it 1. I'll give it 10 points. That's probably what I'm going to do. Boom. It's actually where I wanted to be, right? You know, 36 would have been a better, actually, right here would have been better. All right, see if they faked us out or not. All about the entry. I screwed that one up. 36 or 30. You know, 36 was a much better entry. That's the way my day's been. I've just been off. All right, I lost 200, so I want to get at least 300 on this one just to make up. So 15 points. So get me down to 20. Come on, baby. 2020. Let's go. And I'll drop my stop right there, take my points, and be happy. Come on. I won't even ask for like a 50 point or 100 points. Back up to retest the pivot. Oh, that was a pivot drop, huh? Yep. Come on, let's go. You can do 20 at least. It'd be great to do 15. So what did he get? 12 points. All right, there's a pivot again. Retest. This is where we wanted to drop if you wanted to drop. Yeah, cliff dive. Come on, Viper. There we go. Come on, let's go. Where you guys at? Oh, you fucker. How much time's left? Yep, 1 minute. Let's do that. Oops. Missed it. Getting back to my 30 entry. Come on, move up there. There we go. Alright, where would I expect this to go? Yeah, probably right there. You know, if we got to 14, that would probably be pretty good. You know, if I put my fibs up, say, well, how far can I go? Gotta watch. We're gonna break the 23.6. There's 20 I was looking for. I'm skittish, so I'm taking 10, 15 points, whatever I can get. 6 points, 8 points. All right, there's the 5 minute. So if I take the break at 17. Now if we move up, come on, let's fill that gap up there at 30. Let me get back in at 30. 25 at least. Nope. Okay, new 5 minute candle, 4 minutes left. Okay, let's get back up there now. Ooh, long way up there for a 5 minute too. Oh shit, wrong one. Order block at the blue line. Right down here. 38.2. Is that what you're saying? 1999? 1991? Or this one? $9.83. Oh, blue line. The day's opening. Damn it. All right, 1 minute left on the 5. Well, well, if you're short, you gotta watch out for a bounce here on the IB, which then could take us back up. I don't think my 2 minute has it on there. No. What is that? 1475? That'll be IB. We'll take that. IB low. What is that? 15? I'm all for going lower. That IB was a pretty decent bounce. 10 points. Come on, keep going. Nope, you're supposed to drop down, and then you'll have one new 1 minute candle come back up. $85. All right, Jason. Hopefully we can get down there. I'll take that. I'm a little above it, just in case people get scared. Got VWAP down there at 975. Or they're in no hurry, that's for sure. Coming back to the 20,000 psychological barrier. Just hit it. Also bottom control today. Down and went to 94. 93 is usually my number. 93.75 was target 2 on the 1 minute opening range. Now we just gotta stay out of the way to see if I can maximize this trade. Just took out all the people who were trying to hide behind or below or above bottom control there. Okay, I'm going to try to lock in 15. No, I'm not going to be able to do it. There we go. Now I can lock in 15. Okay, and Jason says 85 or 83 people were hanging out there. I'm going to try to get that poke there at VWAP. I can, but I'm not going to give up that much, so I'm going to get taken out for 500, I think. There we go. Good call, team. Good play. Thank you, Jason, for that info. That helped me or gave me the confidence to stay in the trade. See that? Yeah, baby. See that? One good trade. I'm not quite green yet on that account. I'm at 132, negative 132. So not bad. I mean, I was down 800, I think, or 900 on it. That's a win. So there's the VWAP slap. And then just your little casual 20-pointer move up. Retest of bottom control. Might be able to get another short coming back down if we reject it. I don't know if we will, but 92. I'll take 93 and below. Yeah, we're going to keep on blasting up, it looks like. Okay, you got a 5-minute close at, or what do you call it? Gap close at 13. 20,013. So that's where I would look to say, hey, if we run up above 15, get back above IB, then we're going to go higher. Yep, it was a good trade. Sometimes it takes a team. Most of the time it does. It's a lot funner too to trade with people versus I used to trade by myself for years. And it gets a little boring. All right, 13. We got up to 8. Would have liked to have gone up higher. But really, if you drop back below bottom control there, you got to think we're coming down. So I'm gonna be a little tight on this one. Come on, give me a little bit. I can go to break even. Nope. Nope. Yep, took me out. Okay, I got 22 seconds on this 1 minute. Would I jump back in? Yeah, I would. I got 2 minutes left on the 5 minute. And it looks like she wants to come back down is what I'm guessing. All right, let's give it one more shot. If we come back down, I'll take it. I'm at 97. Let me go to a 5 minute. There we go. That's what I'm thinking. I was hoping we were going to come up here and retest that, but I don't know if we're going to. It's hard to tell. I mean, there's time. Iran closes the airports. EU issues airline warnings. Doesn't look like it's going too good over there. It's a shame. Damn it. I probably didn't want that. Not yet. I don't know if our timing's right. Okay, 51 seconds on this 5 minute. I'm going to have to get a push down otherwise. Come on. Nope. I'm going to get at 0175. Come on, drop down. I'll take a quick 20. Just get up back down to VWAP. That'd be cool. We would all take that. Oh. No. 9 seconds. I don't like the 5 minute. Back into our little zone area. Oh. Shoot. Well, my 15 minute says sell. I think what I'm going to do is I'll wait and see if we drop down lower. $978 would probably be a better place, because then you know you're going lower. All right, 1 minute is filled, gap filled. We came right up to a no, we didn't quite get there actually. Okay, how much time left? 8 minutes on a 15. Kind of dicey. No, it's a little bullish there. Bullish candle. Let's go. Drop, baby. if we can drop 90. Nope, couldn't do it. Here we go. See if we can get below days open range. There we go. Come on. Let's go. Okay, so there's a possibility for us to make a move up to here before coming down to there. So, and the other possibility is us just continuing down to here or to here. I have more confidence, obviously, just coming down to 61. The question is where to get in. In an ideal world, let's see, I got 5 minutes left on the 15. Oh, tried to get in, got rejected. Doing a little FOMO. And 961. That FOMO might cost me. See if we can get down below 85. Not 86. All right. Oh, you sucker fish. All right, so came back up, hit the bottom of the, what do you call it? CPR. We're now below 38.2. And see if we can get to 61. That would be my first target. And then obviously second target down here at 61.8. Let's get rid of these so it doesn't give anybody any ideas. Okay, see if we can get below VWAP. Let's see if I can pick up my $400 that I already lost. So let's see, from this entry here, if I go to my target, I'll get 27, which would be 540, which would give me my money. But I would like to see if I can get, oops. $930. That would be better. All right, so I'll go to break even. We're now below and close below. We haven't closed a 5 minute yet. It would be nice to close a 5 minute both below VWAP and also days open trade. Come on, don't take me out here. Would like to have stayed below day's open trade. You sucker fish. How much? 2 minutes left on the 15. So if we're going to see something, we need to see it in the next 2 minutes. All right, so now I'm slightly below break even. I need a nice red candle here on the 1 minute. The bigger the better. And then ideally we need to close this 5 minute, which has a minute 23 below 75. Which that would be below VWAP. Bullish divergence as I get taken out. Based on current market conditions, no matter what, it won't break the intraday high because market always had it today's upside daily moment. Okay. All right, James. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I got a little behind on the chat here. Hey, Fibs, how's it going? It's going good, Steven. Thank you. James, already traded and done for the day with 1,500 on NQ. Great job. Nice. 007. It's holding on 15 minute. What's your risk and how much? So you did a 5R to 1R. So you risk 300 to get 1,500. Yep. With due respect, don't trade on or follow divergences or footprints at all. But hey, good for those who follow divergence for sure. Yeah, I mean, to me, everybody trades the way they trade, right? So I trade the way I trade, you know, and some days I have good days, some days I have bad days. I mean, I'm like everybody. You tell me somebody who says they win every day, and I probably am done talking to that person. Right? Yeah, for me, as long as we follow, you know, we closed the 5 minute below the 38.2. So that usually tells me we're going to come down to the 50. However, let me check something real quick. Usually what I like to see is once we pass the 23.6 is for a move back up, which, well, somebody could say, well, you got it right here, but I didn't get a 23.6 close, or, you know, at least a wick or whatever. Because then I would do this to this and say, well, you went up to 78.6. So I'm not real confident on this. It's like I said earlier, these fibs probably for me aren't the best. They might just give me a warm comfort feeling. So my 15-minute has gone red. Took a trade at 993 and went short. Sell. Oh, at 980. Huh. All right, I'd like to see, let's see if we can get a move back below day's opening trade. 85. So far we bounced twice on VWAP. Once and twice. Gotcha. Well, potential long. $20,000. Potential reversal candle right here. What's the high here is 20,025. That would probably be, that would have to be the long. We're only up 20 points now on NASDAQ. NVIDIA looks like it might be trying to come down. ES is only down 6 points. YM is down 34 points. So not much, kind of a flat day. Ah, there's your long, maybe. Not a very confident long. Breathe to the upside. Let's see. Well, we're going to get, looks like potentially an close. 2, 3, 4. Still like this. So typically what I used to say is there's a high probability, because we closed this 5 minute below here, there's a high probability of getting here. And then I wait for a 5 minute close below the 50% to say there will be then a high probability to get to here. So let me get back to NQ. Another bounce on today's opening trade. I'll see if I can catch one down to the downside. Got to get past VWAP. Got 5 minutes left on this 15 minute. Let me look at the 15 real quick. 15's got to get below 73. Oops. Arr. Gosh dang it. All right, I guess I can put this area in a box. See which way it comes out. Definitely don't want that short now. I'll take the, see if we get up there. What's that? 31. Yeah, we got a 31. We have a 5-minute gap fill. For some reason, I can't see it up there. There you go. Yep, it happens. All right, we got a 1 minute gap fill at 12. See what it's going to do. It now just filled the gap at 0450. I mean, it went quite a bit ways beyond that, but that was a 5-minute gap fill right here. We are in this box. We drop back in the box. Usually I like to be short. You know, 06 would have been a good short on the drop back into the box. The 06 down to 96. So, you know, you already got 10 points. Now I'm playing fucking top of the box, bottom of box. So now I gotta see if we're gonna stay below 20,000 or not. Come on. You can do it. One good trade. Come on, let's go. Nope, not the easiest, Michael. Yep, that's what I was trying to get to. I was hoping it was going to get up there around 23, 25, and I was going to take a short there. I mean, I guess I just take 10 pointers, huh? I mean, that's about all I'm getting. I mean, I can put my stop up here. Probably going to get taken out. I can put it up here, and then I get taken out. I mean, at least like to pay for my trade. Get 20 bucks or something, right? Yeah. And I keep jumping back in lower and lower. Like, come on, baby, let's go. Let's drop it. Drop 980. Let's get some life into this party. Come on. Drop VWAP. Let's go to 61. Come on. There we go. Come on. Keep going. Let's get to 961. Let's get to that 50% right there. Take away all my sins from today. Come on, that was 25-point mark right there. Damn it. Let's go. 961. That's where you want to go. Oh, couldn't get out of the way fast enough. It's alright, I don't mind doing that. Getting in a little higher than what I got in, as long as it doesn't go against me like this. Come on. There we go. Oh. Yeah, you shit. Come on. Make 200, you give 200 back. $19.9. Wow. That's way down there. That damn VWAP held again. Take me out. Damn you. Oh. I don't know why that baby was still up there. Well, there you go. A little running. Whipsaw. That's right. I mean, look at these two 5-minute candles. Fuck. Six minutes left on the 15. Didn't make it down to the 50. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see if I can play that box again. See if it'll give it to me 2 times. Oh, come on. A little bit higher. Yep. All right, see if we're going to get up to the 1 minute weighted this time at 19. All I'm doing is spinning my wheels. All right, we're getting pretty tight on the 5 minute as far as time goes. I'll back off a little bit. 14 seconds, so we got a new 5 minute candle coming out. We got 5 minutes left on the 15. The 15's giving us kind of a doji now. It did make a lower low compared to the last 3 15-minute candles, but now it appears to be going higher. Okay. 16. Got to 17. Got pretty close to that 1 minute weighted moving average. Yep. Right at IB high. All right, I'm gonna be tightening it up. Let's go. Drop it down in that box, baby. Try for 61 again. All right, I'm going to make sure I get at least pay for the trade. Trying to still give it enough room to do something. All right, there's 10 points, so I'll go to 5. So 10. See if we can stay below 20,000. Come on, baby, you can do it. Playing the top of that box. Let's go. See if we can get another one of those 5 minute candles that goes from 17 down to 76. So 40 points, that's what we need. That's what I need. All right, 10 points would be at 0. That's a little too close. I'll go to 02. Let's go. You can do it. Come on, baby. All right, that was bearish. There we go. Come on. Okay, so 99.50 would give me 10 points. 200 is better than nothing. That's about all I seem to be able to get. We're at 96. I'll go to 20,000.5. I mean, there's a good chance we fly back all the way up to the top of that box too. All right, they took me out. it got me at 20.5. It's not supposed to be able to do that. Yeah. What did that get to? 03? Maybe they just want to hold it here at 20,000. Come on, that was bearish. Well, kind of an ugly box, that's for sure. Might have to say I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Well, that's the beauty of, everybody sees. That's why I say screen time, James, because everybody sees things differently. Just because they don't make sense to you on the 1 minute doesn't mean they don't make sense to somebody else on the 1 minute, right? Some people like the 1 minute, some people like the 2 minute, some people like the 3 minute. I would never tell somebody don't use this or don't use that, because it's up to them. It's how do they see the candles? What makes sense to them on their charts, right? Some people might say the 5 minute. I like the 5 minute. I like the 1 minute. 2 minutes okay, but I prefer the 1 minute and the 5 minute. But so again, I know people out there that use just the 3 minute, and that makes sense to them. So it really depends on your eye and what you see, in my opinion. So the new guys that are out there, that's why I say screen time. Learn to see what you see, right? It's not a matter of what I see. It's a matter of what you see. What makes sense to you? All right, making a move above the pivot. All right, it's the same thing with my indicators. Does it make sense to you? Might not make sense to you. Maybe after reading CPR, you don't like the CPR. That's good. Maybe you just like price action. You don't even use, like me, I primarily use price action. I don't use, the indicators just there give me an indication. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, like some people like 2 hour charts. I don't get anything from a 2 hour chart. I like the 1 hour chart and a 4 hour chart. Again, it comes down to screen time. What do you like to see as a person, as an individual? All right, making a move up. We're above the pivot, 37.25. We're right at it. Right above a 5 minute gap and gap fill. And this guy right there. Pretty strong move off VWAP. Up to down to the 50 and just launched. Nicely done. Don't think they're going to give me a way in. I need a red candle in the 1 minute. So this was a nice little move. You can see it pretty well in the 1 minute, which is the bottom to the top here. And you can see a nice little move down to the 50% and then launch. Come on, let's go. Move up. Move on up. Oh, you turd. Oh. Yeah, you futter. Couldn't have waited like, couldn't have reacted like 5 seconds before that. Come on, back up to 51. Alright, I might have had enough fun for the day. "86 degrees outside." Still time enough to go for a run. Just slap it down. Yeah, we're only talking 3 points. All right, Michael, I'm out. I know you're off to the side here. I don't know what happened to my chat. Yep. All right, guys, thanks for joining. Sorry it was a rough day for me today. Just try to keep my losses to a minimum. And what the heck? Could do it all again tomorrow. What I was trying to do there on that last trade was, at the end there was, let me get my, it doesn't matter what time level I'm on, was to take that long from right here, from 48.50, based on these candles. Which we got a little run, right? 48, got 10 points. 38. So I should have kept my stop down there 10 points. And then the goal was to take this up to at least 64. But not today. Nice move off of IB high. You know, this one would have taken you out. What's this? So 14 to 21, 7 points. And this one would have taken you out if you would have went long, 2 points. But this one would have paid for all those bad trades, 40-something points. Same thing with this guy. Might have got taken out here. But you could have re-entered here, and then pretty decent little move down, another 40-pointer. Yeah, James. I don't think anybody took offense or anything. You might not even be here. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Do it again. Hopefully we have a little more better price action. And maybe today wasn't that bad. I don't know. It wasn't good for me. It just wasn't anything to write home about. So we'll try it again tomorrow. Thanks for being here.
Mr. Fib. Mr. Fib. Oh no.